Welcome back to Nostalgianomics. So lately, I've been getting lumped in with these Pokemon Market YouTube channels. And what they do is a very good job. They're very good content creators of reporting the news and reporting the market. They talk about the moves of certain cards and certain items each week. They talk about the buying and selling and what things are going for at auction of different cards and items each week. And they do a very good job of keeping everyone informed. But this ain't that, and I'm not them. This is an investing Pokemon channel. We get ahead of the moves here, right? We're before the trends here. We sell in to the hype here. And a lot of people find my channel because, you know, when something will pop off like the alt arts, right? There'll be a ton of YouTubers all making the same videos about it. And then I'll make an update video from videos that I've made 6 and 9 months ago. And people will immediately hit me in the comment section like, yeah, easy to say that now. Easy to jump on the bandwagon. Like, bandwagon, bro. I was buying these back before you knew what an alt art was, some of these people. And so what we're going to do, we're going to show some receipts. I went through my YouTube channel. I picked out a bunch of different videos, a bunch of different products I've talked about, a bunch of those different top 4, top 5 investment videos I've made. And we're going to see exactly what I was saying and when I was saying it. So you can understand that here we get ahead of the trends, right? And it's not luck, right? I know I make that joke. We're all just getting lucky. Guys, it's not luck. I've spent my entire life pretty much understanding how markets move. I've been in this hobby and collectibles for over 9 years now. I've been on YouTube for over 2 years with a proven track record. It's not luck. It's understanding human behavior. It's understanding the flow of money and why these markets move and why these trends happen. And getting ahead of them is not that hard when you know what you're looking for. So let's go ahead, check out what I've been saying, and you can make your own decisions going forward in the future, what to think about this channel and investing. All right, first up, the Yu-Gi-Oh play. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I actually made this video a little late. These were actually in the 60s and 70s at one point you could have bought them for, but I made it as part of my top 5 Pokemon investment video in July 2023. This was 10 months ago. 10 months. The box was $85. If you look now, lowest list is over $190. Last sold was $153.99. There's very few left on the market. So you've almost doubled your money on this product in 10 months. And as you can see, when I made this video 10 months ago, no one was talking about this. It was stagnant to dead. No one wanted to buy it back then, right? This video was in July, right? This is July. Here it is, guys. There's July. There's July. The absolute lowest you can find it for on this chart is when I made this video. Just thought I'd throw it out there. Next up, Pokemon Alt Arts, right? Alice jumped on the bandwagon, right? I jumped on it so long ago that I was the first one on the bandwagon 9 months ago. Video was titled Pokemon Alt Arts Are Good Investments. Buy now. This is one of the most loved eras and popular eras in all of Pokemon. So if you really think people aren't going to come back and want to collect those cards or buy those cards in the future, we might have a disagreement then, because I truly believe, I'm going to come out and say it, I think alt arts are going to be investable. And then there was a follow-up video 6 months ago, again, before this whole bandwagon effect happened, 6 months ago. Getting in when things have reached a 52-week low, when we've seen 30, 40, 50% price drops, those are the times when you want to be looking to move into things. And so, yeah, a lot of these alt arts, it may be time. Start looking for that collection or for that position building purpose. And if you want to go back and kind of check the math on all this, you can go look at what these cards were going for. You know, Blaziken, 174.70 was on the market price. I think the Moon Kitty's in here somewhere. Let me check real quick. Yeah, there's the Umbreon, 650. We can go look. I think the Gengar's in here as well. Here's the Gengar, 195. And then we can just go look, right? Umbreon, right? Market price, 917, 750 listings. We got Blaziken, 300 to 400, Gengar, 300 to 400. And you can just kind of go down the list and see how they have been performing. So 9 months, 6 months, hardly a bandwagon fan there, guys. Just saying. There might be something to this investing stuff, huh? Very recently, the Scarlet and Violet era, I've been talking very bullish on it. Took a lot of heat for it for months and months now, talking about how it's too early. Reprints are going to kill it. These SRs are hard enough to hit. They're not popular Pokemon. You got to have the Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3 stuff. And so I've been talking about it, right? I talked about the Miraidon, the Koraidon. I talked about, you know, a lot of these cards in this video, right? A lot of the Paldea evolved cards, like the Tyranitar. And I just went through, right? I just went through and talked about a bunch of the different cards that I saw opportunities in. And basically, if you fast forward to now, you can see a lot of those PSA 10s were going for $30, $40, $50 back then. And now they're all going for $70, $80, $90, $100. And a lot of people have already doubled their money. I know I've doubled my money on a lot of these. A lot of the singles, too, have all started to move up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% on some of them. So, again, this isn't luck, guys. It's understanding where the flow of money is going to go and getting ahead of it. It's all this is. Which brings us to the Charizard UPC. Oh, yeah, I dug it out one more time, guys. $70 1 year ago. 7,000 of you saw this video. So don't tell me I didn't tell you. Don't tell me you didn't see the video. 7,000 of you did. Don't even try that. $70. I left the freaking link. I left the link to it. Here it is. Ready? 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 Link right there. I left the link to it. So I tried. I did my best. $70, $155 box in 1 year. Over doubled your money. Where else are you over doubling your money in 1 year? Not many places. Next up, top 5 investments for September 2023. Can it get any more obvious? What more obvious can a title get? Silver Tempest after the reprint, 116.26. Lost Origin after the reprint, 122.97 if you bought 4 or more, 129.44 if you just want to buy 1. Oh yeah, and Paldea Evolved was also on this video. How much heat I took for telling people that Paldea Evolved was a good pickup when it's too early. It's a brand new set. It's going to get reprinted. No one likes Scarlet and Violet. $559 for a case. Fast forward to now, just 8 months later. 8 months, guys. Silver Tempest, $170 a box. Lost Origin, $210 a box. Paldea Evolved, $800 a case. Oh, you hate to see that. And then there was One Piece. I was one of the first people on YouTube I can think of to talk about One Piece investing. It was a brand new game. It was over a year ago now. Now, to be fair, maybe a lot of you didn't see it. Only 3.4 thousand people saw it. But I talked about Romance Dawn. I left links to it back then. It was in the hundreds, the 100s, that is. The $100. And you know what happened. This was way back then. And now it's, almost $500 a box. By the way, back then, this is a blue bottom box. A lot of you could have still found blue bottom boxes back then, which those are going for $900 to $1,000, which, yeah, I mean, almost 10 times your money in the course of a year or a little more. Not too shabby, right? For getting lucky. Now, there were also items I said not to buy. One of the most famous ones was the TCG Classic Collection. You know it. You know all your favorite YouTubers were hyping this up. They were all talking about how great it was. It's sold out on Pokemon Center. It's pre-selling for all this. Card shops are only getting a limited amount. This is going to go to the moon. And I said, guys, hold up. This is a glorified theme deck. I don't like this item. I don't like the product. It's too expensive. You can buy 4 booster boxes for the cost of one of this. I wouldn't be buying this. And lo and behold, here we are. To all the people that said this was a good play, it was limited, all that BS. How you liking your investment? Nah. Guys, I've been making negative videos about the Japanese market for the past year now because I've seen the same type of thing happen with vintage in 2021 where the bubble popped. We are experiencing the bubble pop in the Japanese market, right? And money flood away from it, taking their gains and leaving. And so I made this video, a month ago, but I made multiple videos about Japanese. But I said, 151, look, if you want to move into it, if you just love the set, if you have a real long-term mindset, I'm sure you'll do pretty well. I think it's early, more products still coming. It's just, there's tons of people that were speculating on it. Now that's hitting the market. Reprints are hitting the market. This is going to get crushed. And it's probably going to sit there for a long time. Now, we're still in the middle of this play, so we'll see how it turns out. I would be willing to bet there are probably 100 different items and cards you can buy right now that are going to perform better than Japanese 151 in the next 6 months, 12 months, maybe even 18 months. But again, if you just love the product that much, you got to have it, go for it. Go for it. I'm not mad at you. But I am going to be on record saying that I don't think 151 is a good play like everyone else is saying. Everyone thinks it's a no-brainer. I'm not on board with that. Again, I'm willing to put my thoughts out there. I'm not willing to just report the market. I'm willing to get ahead of the market. All right. So I'm going to continue to say I don't think it's a great play. We'll see. And then, as everyone knows, this is like 2 years ago on my channel, but everyone knows me right now. I'm very critical of vintage. I think it's a terrible investment. But I made one of my first videos about vintage over 2 years ago is vintage Pokemon PSA investing over. Gave all the reasons why you shouldn't be investing in PSA slabs. I've had many videos talking about why I wouldn't be investing in vintage Pokemon. And so, guys, the track record's there. right? If you don't want to, if you think I'm just an idiot, or you think that, I just report the market, or I jump on trends or bandwagons and I don't actually get ahead of these things. I mean, at this point on YouTube, right, I got the track record. It's there. You can go back and look at it. It's public, right? At this point in the hobby, I've been in it 9 years. I've navigated through ups and downs, bull and bear markets, booms and busts. At this point, right, I mean, especially if they're going through COVID, I don't think there's a lot that you can't really get through in this hobby that I haven't seen. But I just had to put this video out to show some receipts, to give you guys an idea that I'm not just making market content here. I'm not just reporting things after they happen. I do try to do my best to put the plays out there before they happen, so everyone that does follow me can get ahead of those trends and make a lot of money when they happen. And we can be the ones selling into the strength, selling at the tops when everyone else is still buying and following the herd like sheep. That's what we want to do here. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be back here in a new one soon. I'm out.